Rock and roll is probably one of the most important genres in the history of music. It was the canvas in which many musicians painted with their own sound and created other styles of music that in turn inspired even more artists. The genre has a large story rooted in African American culture and goes back as early as the late 40s. But the artist that pretty much set the basis on how rock music was supposed to sound like was the one and only Chuck Berry. Many of the most famous riffs, one-liners, and chord progressions that were used to shape the genre came from the mind of this man, influencing the likes of the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Beach Boys, and Elvis Presley. The impact he had on music was so large that at times inspiration turned into plagiarism, resulting in some of the most infamous lawsuits in the history of rock music. And even when rock and roll's popularity started to go down in the 70s and 80s, he remained as one of the most celebrated live acts of all time, with people traveling from all over the world just to see him play. Cause if the question is who's the grandfather of rock music, there's not a single person in the planet that will tell you anyone else but Chuck Berry.